What's up, dudes? Getting ready for week 17 of Sons of Han NASCAR. Going to look back at week 16 and the All-Star race, which was a fantasy off week, but we will quickly go over that. Going to do an update on the league, jump into that. But first, this video is sponsored by Gibson Guitars because we are going to Nashville, Tennessee this week, Music City as it's called, and the winner of the NASCAR Cup Series race at Nashville Superspeedway will be given their honorary trophy, which is a Gibson Les Paul in the form of a trophy. Very cool. Going to be an awesome race to watch. We'll get into that in just a minute. First, let's look back at week 16, Sonoma Raceway. As far as road courses go, very impressed with Sonoma. I've never watched a full race at that track. They have raced there before. Excellent road course, exciting race, but starting to sound like a broken record here. Kyle Larson dominated, sweeps all three stages, picks up his third win of the year. Nothing much else to say. A lot of other guys were looking good out there, but Kyle Larson, the kid does it all. So let's jump into the All-Star race at Charlotte last week, mile-and-a-half track, and Kyle Larson won it. $1 million cash prize, the second time in his career that he has won it. And a lot of guys were looking good out there, but Kyle Larson does it all. Mile-and-a-half track, short track, super speedways, road courses. Kyle Larson is the guy this year. He is the man to be beat. He is dominating anywhere and everywhere. So keep an eye on that number 5. All the Hendricks Motorsports Chevys looking great on all these different tracks. They're just good cars, good drivers, great team. So they are definitely going to be ones to watch. Quick update on the league. Vinny Butt still in first place with Posty Sucks. Tom in second with Sly 1. TJ in third with Bobby La Bubble Potty. Me in fourth with Chasing the Cup. John in fifth with Dude Hole. Gary in sixth with Clint 04. Joe in seventh with Sparkplug. And Tim in eighth with Rodden Spinners. All right, week 17, we are going to Nashville Superspeedway. Just a quick update on this track. It's 1.35 miles, I believe, so it's roughly around a mile-and-a-half track. It is not a super speedway as Daytona and Talladega are. The reason they named it Nashville Superspeedway was because there was a short track in Nashville that was already named Nashville Speedway. So, not to confuse it, this is not a track like Daytona or Talladega. It's roughly a mile-and-a-half track, kind of a straightforward NASCAR track. Nashville Superspeedway, it is called. The NASCAR Cup Series hasn't raced there in 37 years, I believe, so this is going to be something fresh for a lot of drivers. It's a typical mile-and-a-half track, but guys haven't been there, haven't seen it. Nobody that races in the NASCAR Cup Series has raced at a Cup Series race at Nashville Superspeedway. They have raced trucks and Xfinity races there before. I think Austin Dillon picked up a truck win a few years back. Kyle Busch picked up a couple Xfinity wins going back a couple of years. So some guys have seen this track, but it's going to be new and fresh for a lot of guys in the Cup Series. Our pick for Nashville Superspeedway, we're going to go with the number 2, Brad Keselowski. Brad Keselowski was running hot at the All-Star race, just couldn't catch Kyle Larson. And if you watched his interview after the All-Star race, he said, the car was great, the team was great, we did everything right, but those Hendrick Chevys are just way too fast. So I could see Brad Keselowski making the proper adjustments to his mile-and-a-half car during this week since the All-Star race and definitely putting it all out there and pushing as hard as he can because he knows what he's up against. He's a former champion. He's a successful driver. He won at Talladega this year. He knows how to get it done, and I can see him and his team making the proper and necessary adjustments to have a fast car out there at Nashville Superspeedway and maybe pick up a win. Sleeper pick at Nashville Superspeedway, we're going to go with Ryan Preece in the number 37. I watched the truck race last night at Nashville Superspeedway, which Ryan Preece won, and he looked really good. Racing trucks is a lot different than racing cup cars, but he does now have the experience at the track. He was able to pick up a win there, so hopefully he'll carry that over, and I think he's got a good shot at doing well this Sunday at Nashville Superspeedway. So that's going to be tomorrow, this Sunday, 3:30. Start your guys, make your picks. Any questions, reach out to me. Good luck, everybody. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.